Hi everyone, this is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a bit of a different reading for you. We're going to be doing pick a card. Now, this is around financial stability, what Spirit wants you to know about financial stability as we're moving forward. So, there is the purple pile, the green pile, and the blue pile. So, just take a minute, see whichever one resonates with you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously and it gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm. So, thank you so much. So, yeah, just take a minute, take in the energy, whichever energy resonates the best with you. All right. So, let's see here with purple. If you were drawn to the purple deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. So, finances have been a bit of a battle. So, do be mindful about this. And it's always been a fight. Now, it can be that it's been a fight since you were little, where there were always arguments in the house around finances, or, finances always came up, always was a thing. And you're actually a bit sick and tired of it. Like, to be really honest, you are a bit sick and tired of it, but it is also kind of what is known, right? It's what we know, it's where we are. And so, here with the Seven of Wands, Spirit is saying, step back, step back and look at what's really important to you. If you make a little list right now, I like making lists, but you don't have to. You can just sit there and think about it too. That also works really, really well. And say, what's important? What are the goals that I want to achieve for this month? For this week. Make it small little things, and you're going to see yourself being able to kind of check them off and move forward. But Spirit is saying here, put into perspective what you want. Don't fight every battle because it's going to be exhausting. Look at what needs your attention right now, give it to it, okay? But also, there is a need here not to look at everything as a battle, right? I have to fight for my place. When is it going to be my turn? All those different things that we say that let us know, spiritually, emotionally, physically, that this is a fight. And so here, just be aware of this during this time, that we're looking at the battles that we have been through, we're looking at the heartbreaks that we have been through, and it's connected back to finances. We're going to look at things and we kind of connect things back to finances. And what we're going to see here is I need to stand in my power and in my passion. And I need to move forward in order to really see myself, to know myself, and to say, this is where I need to stand. So that's going to be a very big thing during this time. So if you're drawn to the Seven of Wands, not the Seven of Wands, but if you're drawn to purple, it's the Seven of Wands. It's that sense of fire. It's that sense of battle. It's that sense of tenacity, determination, focus. But it is the fact that money has always been a battle. And it's almost like it will always be a battle until we say, no, I'm done with this. I'm not fighting the same way my parents fought, or my grandparents fought, or my great grandparents fought, or whoever raised me fought, or whatever, energy is around me was dictating, in my cellular being, that I was going to have to fight when it comes to money. I'm done with it. I'm not being taken advantage of, but this isn't the endless battle that it has always seen, that I have always seen, and that it has always seemed to be. So that's going to be a really big shift. And that is a really big shift. You're claiming back your power right here, right now. If you were drawn to green, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. This is worry, doubt, and fear. And this is a release of worry. We also have, if you see right behind her, the bear. So I love that protection around the girl, around the woman. So there is a sense here. Oh, interesting. So there's also a snake right here, and tears coming down. You have to mourn something. You're going to see you're letting it go, right? The Nine of Swords, we want to see the Nine of Swords reverse. And this is all very, very positive so far. If you were called to both of these decks, then, well, both of these, cutting up the decks, then there is this, you're claiming back your power. And if you're drawn just to the green one, you're claiming back your power right now. You're starting to see yourself. You're starting to know, okay, what do I want? Where do I need to be? What do I stand for? What do I desire in my life? What am I looking for me? And with the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords, it's worry, doubt, and fear. It's what keeps you up at night. There's endless worry around money. It's so funny. Money is so important. We need it to keep our heat on, pay our bills, feed ourselves. It's everything. And yet we all have such trauma around money, or at least a lot of us do. because it does dictate so much. It does mandate so much. So with the Nine of Swords reversed, what we're going to see is that we're releasing a lot of the worry that we've had. A lot of the worry, a lot of the doubt, a lot of the fear, a lot of the hurt, a lot of the pain. And we're going to be claiming ourselves again. We're going to be seeing ourselves again. This is also a time we need to mourn. Now we can mourn that dreams didn't come true the way that we wanted them to. We can mourn that it's a harder road than we thought it was going to be. We can mourn the fact that we've made it and it didn't bring the, like, make everything better that we thought it was going to, or that we didn't make it, and we don't know if we ever will. We tend to think in absolutes when it comes to money, and we tend to be a little bit dramatic with ourselves. So here with the Nine of Swords reverse, it's like, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break and be kind to you. You deserve it. It's time to be kind. And with the Nine of Swords, it's a release. It's a release of the worry, the doubt, the fear. It's looking at the right here, the right now, and saying, okay, if I break this down, what does it mean? If I look at it right now, what can I do? Is there help that I can get? Is there resources out there? Am I looking at things and actually seeing myself? Because it's going to be very, very, very important. We've put a whole bunch of worry on our shoulders. This is going to be a time where we simplify, where we kind of step back just a bit and we step into ourselves. And that's going to be an absolute game changer. Yeah. I love the bear because the bear, I just see that as very much protective energy, very connecting with the earth energy, grounding ourselves, seeing ourselves, claiming what it is that we desire, also releasing what it is that we really don't want in our lives anymore. Now, if you're drawn to the blue heart, we have here the Queen of Swords. This is fantastic. I mean, this also is, we'll do them all together because I just feel drawn to. But the Queen of Swords is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's cutting through doubts and fears and negativity. It's really taking no bull anymore at all. We are going to be looking at things when we look at our finances, and what Spirit wants us to know. It's that we are stronger than we think we are. We are more talented than we believe. We're selling ourselves short. And it doesn't mean that all of a sudden it's like, okay, I can be absolutely untouchable, like nobody can afford, right? But it is saying here, I know my worth. I know my worth, and I'm embracing my worth. I'm embracing my power. I'm embracing myself. I'm looking at things and I'm cutting through a lot of nonsense when it comes to what I desire. We're going to be breaking things down during this time in a way that is very open, very honest. We're going to be very factual with ourselves. Now, we can be a little bit caustic with ourselves, so do be mindful about that. We can say things and be rather harsh. And that's cool. Sometimes we are, sometimes we aren't. But we're going to be looking at a lot of what we carry, a lot of what we expect from ourselves. And then we say, okay, this is what I expect from me for whatever reasons. How do I put myself into alignment with, first of all, what my soul can produce, how I can work and interact in this world, how I can move forward, how I can find myself, see myself, but also what have I been being led to this whole time? Cutting through doubts and fears and negativities, hurts, pains, disappointments. What is the main theme of me that's coming forward? Because we're going to see that sets us apart from other people. It may be that we, have our chosen field or the place that we feel drawn to, right? Or that we excel at, but we do things a little bit differently. And we think, oh my gosh, I should change that difference so that I can be like everybody else. But the Queen of Swords is very much, no, this is who I am. This is how I'm moving forward. This is what I'm going after. That's it. That's it. And stop. And there's going to be a power here. There is a power here. There is a distinction of self. If we have air sign energy in our chart, if we are an air sign energy or have air sign energy in our lives, there is going to be this knowledge that comes forward. And it's a speaking of truth. Okay. And we have to acknowledge that speaking of truth. Even if the person says it and you could be like, wow, that really hurt my feelings, because they might have said it a little bit bluntly or worded it in a way that it's like, okay, hurt, cutting, ouch, type of thing, which is a thing for air sign energies. And then you could be like, well, you could just say like, that really upset me, or I don't understand. Where did that come from? Type of thing. What do you mean? Have them define it, because you're going to see that there is a knowledge, there's a spark of you that is coming forward during this time. And it's like, oh, but that's what you meant. Oh, that's what it is. It's like, oh, light bulb comes on. It's like, oh, okay, I get it now. And you're going to hear a truth or an honesty that needs to be heard, that opens up a door. And instead of thinking, oh, I need to change myself, it's like, oh, but this is me. This is me. So just be aware of this. And what's really interesting, if you look at all of these together, So if you're drawn to all of them and you're like, I don't know, I was drawn to them all. And I'm just here because I like the tarot, which I mean, fair, me too. There's the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Swords. This was reversed. The Nine of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Swords. So we're looking at all the battles that we have fought around money and all the battles that have been in our lives. So right now, cut yourself some slack and give yourself some respect because you have fought when it has come to money and you have seen battles when it has come to money. So if you're not like, oh, I don't know why this isn't this warm, fuzzy, cozy, like, cup of hot chocolate thing, it's because, there's a lot of stress that goes around with money and a lot of stress linked to money that we carry with ourselves from when we're little. When you say, when you're told as kids, like, oh, I have to work because I need to put food on the table, we need to make money. And little kids say to you, I don't want money, I want you to be here. There's something to that, right? There's something to that when we're little and we're figuring all this out. It's like, but I want you, I don't want this. But then if you're hungry and you're cold and you're this and you're that, that's no fun either. So with the Seven of Wands, there's looking at all the battles that have been faced around money and all the energy around that we are taking in. So when we're talking about our finances and we want to see ourselves succeed financially, first we have to address the weight that has been on our shoulders, the battles that we have been fighting, the harshness that has been around us. We're releasing it with the Nine of Swords. We're saying, you know what? I see it. I understand. And I'm releasing. I'm letting myself move forward. I'm seeing myself more openly, more honestly. I'm releasing all the stress, which is going to lower our cortisol levels. Also, pay attention to your cortisol levels during this time, lowering your cortisol levels to help your stress, to help yourself stay centered, to look at yourself with more focus, with more care, with, okay, it's not the weight in the world on my shoulders type of energy, even though it might be right now, right? Even though I do hear somebody saying, oh, but Dane, it is. And I get that. Like, you don't have to handle everything. And it's like, yes, I do. And I am. So here with the Nine of Swords, we're releasing a lot of worry, a lot of fear, a lot of doubt, a lot of chaos, and a lot of hurt. And we're seeing ourselves actually be able to take a breath, actually be able to focus ourselves and see ourselves. And it moves us to the Queen of Swords because now, when it comes to our finances, you want the Queen of Swords in your corner because the Queen of Swords is determination and focus and insight, cutting through all the nonsense and saying, this is the power of my voice. This is the power of where I need to be. This is the power also of what I have been building and growing and obtaining within me. Like, where I need to stand, how I need to move forward, and what I desire for myself. So you're going to see that this is a time of tremendous change, of tremendous empowerment. And this is a time where we look at ourselves and it's like, I'm battling. I'm battling and I'm winning against all the darkness, all the lower energy vibration, all the chaos that wants to drag me down and make me believe that I can't. Why is it in this world that some people live live on the streets, like, or in horrendous housing, and other people live in multi-million-dollar homes? Okay? Why is that? And it is because there's weight around money. There is a lot that we carry around this. And we need to free ourselves. We do. We need to free ourselves. Because nobody needs $1 million home and nobody needs to live on the street. We need to have a balance. And that's going to be very important. So just looking at that here and releasing ourselves from the heartbreak that has followed us around money, that has made us think that we can't, or, even just the sayings, money is the root of all evil comes forward. And, even the vows of poverty people have to take in order to live, quote unquote, good, religious lives. Those things are big and they seep into the subconscious. So here we are finding ourselves being empowered and we're finding ourselves moving forward to our own financial success with real determination and insight into us. And we're not taking any bull anymore. We know our mind. Okay. All right. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Let me know how you like the pick a card. Now, let's end this reading with a meditation. Oh, and if you are interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a heart in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on the 1st of March, which is wild. So good luck to everyone. It will be through a separate video, so don't be scammed by anybody contacting you in the comment box. And if you, in the comment box. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is listed in the description box below. All right, now let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you, and know that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.